Hi kindergartners, this is your math lesson for today. To get our brains warmed up for math, I want to go through the numbers that we've learned so far in kindergarten. Right now the numbers are in order. I want you to say each number with me. Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to take my numbers and I'm going to mix them up so they're out of order. Then we'll look at them again and say their names while they're out of order. Okay, here we go. Ready? 7, 1, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, and 2. All right, for math today, you are going to do some comparing of numbers. So I wanted to practice with you so you remembered what to do and also show you the paper you're going to work on today. We've learned to compare numbers in a couple of different ways, so I'm going to show you each of them to help your brain remember. First, we learned how to compare numbers by looking at groups and drawing lines to match. So I'm going to draw the matching lines here from my dark blue set to my light blue set. So these have a match, these have a match, and these have a match. Now I can look at my picture to help me figure out which set is greater and which set is less. The set that's greater is bigger. It has more. The set that is less has fewer, and its number is smaller. I'm going to count and write how many there are in each set. So in my dark blue set, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. And in my light blue set, I see 3. Okay, so I'm going to compare these numbers and I'm going to tell you which one is greater and which one is less. When I look at these numbers, 4 and 3, I see that 4 is greater and 3 is less. So I can say two things about my picture. I can say 4 is greater than 3. I can say 3 is less than 4. I can also talk about the colors of my sets. I could say the light blue set is fewer or less than the dark blue set. I could also say the dark blue set is greater than the light blue set. After we learned to compare with lines, we learned to compare groups that were not in a line. So I have a blue set and an orange set. I'm going to count and write how many are in each group so that I can figure out which set is greater and which set is less. I'm going to start with the light blue set. I'm going to count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write a 5 just to help me remember. Now I'm going to count my orange set. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write a 3 to help me remember. Now I can look at these numbers and I can figure out which set is greater and which set is less. Remember that greater means more or bigger and less means smaller or fewer. So when I look at my picture, I see a set of 5 and a set of 3. I can tell that the set of 5 is greater because it has more. I can tell that the orange set is less because it has only 3. Okay. We also learned what happens when two sets are the same. They each have a match, and when we write the number, we write the same number. So if I had a set of 6 and a set of 6, I would write 6 2 times. All right, I think we're ready to look at our assignment for today. You should have two papers that look exactly the same. Okay, so they should look like this. There's one thing that's a little bit different about them. One of them says greater at the top, and one of them says less. Today you want to use the paper that says greater and save the one that says less for Monday. So you'll take your paper and you'll notice a lot of things are happening on this paper. When I look at this side, I see a set of hearts and then I see some dots. I see a set of pencils, and I see some dots. When I turn it over, I see a set of trees and some dots, and a set of flowers and some dots. I'm going to show you how to do this paper, and then you are going to try it by yourself. If you need to, you can have your family help you. I'm going to start with the set of hearts. So first I'm going to count how many hearts are in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to write myself a 9 so that I remember how many there are, so that when it's time to compare, I can figure out which one is more, because we're working on greater today. My next job is to count the sets of dots and write how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to write another 9 under that set of dots because there are 9. Then I'm going to count the next set of dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll write a 6 to help me remember. There's my 6. I have one more set to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to write a 10. A 10 is a 1 and a 0. So I wrote my 10. All right, my job now is to find the set of dots that is greater than the set of hearts. So I had 9 hearts. This set had 9. That's not greater. That's the same. I don't want that one. This set has 6. That's not greater than 9. That's less. So I don't want that one. Then this set had 10. And 10 is greater than 9. It's more. So I'm going to take my pencil, you could also use a crayon, and I'm going to circle the set that is greater. Remember, here's the word greater to help you remember. We're circling the greater set today. Now let's look at the one with the pencils. First thing I have to do is count the pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write myself a 7 to help me remember. There's my 7. I'm looking for the set of dots that is greater. So first let's count the next set of dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Write myself an 8 to help me remember that there are 8 dots in that set. Now I'll count the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to write another 7. Then I have one more set to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll write my 5. My next job is to circle the set of dots that is greater than the set of pencils. I see 5 over here. 5 is not greater than 7. This set also has 7. I don't want that one because I'm not looking for the same number. I'm looking for greater. This set says that it has 8. And I know that 8 is greater or bigger than 8. So I'm going to circle, or bigger than 7. So I'm going to circle my set of 8 because it is greater. Okay. Your job for today is to do this side of your paper, then flip it over and do the side with the trees and the flowers. Count the trees, write how many, count the dots, write how many, count the dots, write how many, count the dots, write how many. Circle the set that is greater. Tomorrow we'll practice working on less.